Okay, welcome to the next leg of my coast to coast US tour, which sees us flying from Goldstone to Dick Taylor Airstrip, still in California. Sweet PDF. Weird. Probably because of the attitude I'm at. Okay, let's get there, 9,500. We'll have a heading. Flaps. Lights. We're ready to depart out. All good. Stick that pitch up again, that's weird. Why it's doing that? So I don't want it to do that. Something to do with the speed, I think. Struggling for speed here, it's interesting. Flaps up. The high temperature has something to do with it. So look at the destination. very light winds and a very warm 37 degrees. Gee, that probably has something to do with the thin air I seem to be encountering. God, 37 degrees, that's hot. Have a quick look at the map. So let's first see what runways we've got at our destination. Oh, it's a dirt strip. That's interesting. So we can take runway 7, I reckon. Having said on my last video that I doubted very much that we would be getting any dirt strips on this route, we now go and get ourselves a dirt strip. Terrain, it looks like one whole big thing with dirt strip. Dictator Airstrip, I've no idea who Dictator is. Or was. If you happen to know, please leave something in the comments. Otherwise it would bug me for the rest of my life. Well, no, probably not really, but it would be interesting to know. I always like to know about destinations I fly to. I did have a quick look on Google and all I came up with some English musician who at one point was in the Rolling Stones apparently. Or had some connection to them. Whether he subsequently moved to California and made himself a little dirt airstrip, I have no idea. So yeah, we still, despite the fact we're now on what, the 6th leg of this tour, we are still in California. Weather is warm. Pretty cloud about, not much. Turn those lights out. So yeah, a scorching hot day across this part of California. People who live here must like hot weather. Stating the obvious there. I don't know, maybe they don't, maybe they suffer, maybe they spend their days sitting in their freezers with their head in the fridge. I know I would. So next after Dictator Airstrip will then be, for the next leg, peeling on to Kingman, Seligman and then Flagstaff. Then Winslow Mini, Blackrock W2, some great airport names, W2. Las Vegas Mini. I wonder what the significance of the minis are, because there's quite a few airports that end in Mini. Again, if you happen to know, by all means, leave something in the comments. A lonely bit of cloud there. So other than that, it's a see the moon up there. It's a very fine day. So we finally reach our cruising altitude for this flight. Still very much in the quite mountainous region. It really is amazing scenery, as I think I've said on pretty much every leg I've flown so far. 7, even though the winds are coming 350, we'll land on runway 7 because the wind's only 1 knot, so it doesn't really matter which way around the runway we land on. Vastness of America. Again, I tend to mention that every single flight I do. But it is true, it's just amazing. It feels like I've been flying around half the world and we still haven't left California. I mean, it's not surprising because my previous G8 tours I've only done around Ireland, Wales and England. And this by comparison, of course, will just feel, and these speeds will just feel amazingly huge. So yeah, the next quite a few legs are going to be in this kind of environment. Eventually things will start turning green again. It's not for a while yet, so we can enjoy this beautiful mountainous sort of arid landscape for a good while to come. Yeah, it does make such a lovely difference actually from the everyday green that I typically fly over on the simulator. I see some patches of green down there. Obviously all man-made irrigated farming fields. Quite, it must get through ridiculous amounts of water to be able to do that. So upcoming flights, I've got to go back to Budapest from Heraklion. I probably won't be putting that on the channel because I've already done a couple of approaches into Budapest and probably don't really need another one. So I'll probably skip that from putting that on this channel. Also got to come back to Amsterdam from Shanghai again. I've done that approach quite recently, so I probably won't include that one either. Ones I will be including, EasyJet will be going from Mallorca up to Gatwick next, and Ryanair will be going from Lviv to Krakow, Krakow in Poland, and of course there will be Fly UK flights as and wherever I get. I was thinking actually the next Fly UK flight I'll be doing will be from Manchester down to Madrid. Don't know when I'll be doing it yet. That will be in the Airbus, I think. So these are just some upcoming flights that you can expect on the channel, probably in just the descent and approach, or approach and arrival format. Not really looking like I've got much time for streaming again at the moment. Down to this next waypoint, and then we make a left turn which will take us down in towards a Dictator airstrip, a dirt airstrip, so it's going to be fun to try and land on because typically the dirt airstrips aren't very wide or long. So of my favourite things to land on in this. And we'll do our best. They present a good challenge, that's for sure. So runway 7, I think it's about 3,000 feet long. Just loving this scenery. Orbx. Just do these great looking scenery. That's weird, just that solitary lump of cloud just sat there. Bizarre. Oh, and Delta, I forgot to mind Delta pilot. His next flight will be from New York to Denver. I'm also at some point soon looking at doing a Turkish Airlines flight from Ankara to Antalya. That will be coming up at some point. I don't know when yet, but it is something that is on my radar, so to speak. Okay, we are about 34 miles out from our destination. We've got some massively high mountains away to the south there. Everything went 9,500 feet, so there must be 8,000 feet up those mountains. It's staggering. These mountains are. I wonder if I get the airport elevation. Sorry, I'm just going to have to jump back on the map a minute, so I'm interested to see if I get that. Yeah, elevation is 2,400 feet. Oh, it's 4,000 feet on the runway, okay. So 2,400 feet, so it's quite high up. We are on track bearing. Yeah, so we're pretty much flying straight in. Winds very light, so must be sweating buckets if you're around these parts. That means rattlesnakes are down there. Rattlesnakes native to California, I presume they are. Let's find out, shall we? Through the powers of Google. Rattlesnakes. There's a random topic for you on this flight. Let's have a look. Wikipedia. Distribution. Jesus, you get them in Canada, seriously? Or some sort of species. There's 36 known species of rattlesnakes, and they have between 65 and 70 subspecies. Do you know that many different kinds of rattlesnakes? Yeah, there certainly are rattlesnakes in California. That stands to reason, doesn't it? How did I get onto that topic? It's random. You thought you were just here to learn about flight simulation. Yeah, I'm actually amazed that there are that many different species of rattlesnakes. I had no idea. Learn something new every day. See, it's about 2,500 feet elevation, so we got it's 7,000 feet to drop. So we're at 20 miles nearly where we would ideally want to be at, around about 6,000 feet, 8,500 feet. So let's drop down to 6,000 feet, shall we? I'll bring it down. We want to come this way a little. Increase the rate of descent. Put those lights on ready. You see this airstrip anywhere? Because I sure as hell can't. That's down there somewhere. Dirt airstrip on a dirt background. What could be easier to spot? Oh god, don't tell me it's in that crater there. With the incorrect height crater. Ah, shit. Ah, brilliant. Well done. Well done, Orbx Spectre. Yes, it's that airport in the crater. it's going to be nigh on impossible to land in. Wonderful. You can make this up. I just love Orbx vector. Jesus, bloody, how much of a crater are we talking here? That's quite substantial, doesn't it? I think we're going to struggle to get down on that. Shit. This is going to end up being somewhat comical, I would imagine. I wonder how close we can get to the airport. We're counting on... yeah. Okay, that's interesting. This is going to be a very interesting landing, folks. I'm taking from here, and we're going to have to do some considerable improvisation. Curse you, Orbx vector, curse you. Okay, let's get flaps 1 out 2. Really need to slow ourselves down there. I think we're probably going to have to just land on the dirt before we get there. Because if I try and land in that hole, that's not going to end well, is it? Ah, great. Just... this seriously can't be for real. I'm running out of time to decide how to do this. 3,000 feet. I'll tell you what, just for entertainment's sake, let's try and land it in the hole, shall we? We're going to probably go straight out the other side and up the cliff. Yeah, the sensible thing would be to land off to the side there, but sensible is boring. Sensible is very boring. Yeah, that's quite a drop, isn't it? We're literally going to have to be as low as we can get to pull this off. Can't even see the runway. It's a bit over to the side here. Okay, down we come. Oh, look at that! He's done it. He's done it. There's not even a... how are you supposed to even see that? That's ridiculous. Welcome to Dictator Airstrip, who decided to build his airport in a massive hole. Okay, we'll park up there and have a look at the rather amusing replay. I have to fix that, obviously, in vector. Alright, let's file that. Yes, submit. Okay, let's check out the replay. That was entertaining to say the least. I'll just do a lock spot for this one, I think. think I did well landing this, all things considered. Beautiful mountains over on the left here, look at that. Anyway, here's how to land your plane in a big hole in the ground. Oh, look at that. And then there we come. A bit of a heavy landing, but all things considered, I think we did alright. Anyway, that brings us to the end of this leg of my Coast to Coast tour. I hope you enjoyed that and the rather unusual landing, and don't forget to like and subscribe and join me on another flight in the very near future. Goodbye for now.